back. I'm ready for the tournament. Estelle's super excited. Josh was excited. Let's do it. So I read something. Oh, it's already started. Oh, they're all there. Oh, it looks like the Duke and the Colonel Richard are showing up today together. Indeed. Maybe he's here to watch the subordinates compete. Oh, so that's the Royal Army's darling of the public, eh? He's handsome enough and well-groomed. He looks like capable sort. Yeah, I guess so. He doesn't seem to bear much resemblance when I saw him in Bode, at least in terms of character. But what, indeed, can one do? I suppose he's worthy of being considered a rival to the great Olivier Lundheim. I doubt he's right about that. Looks like he's starting. Alright, we're up. Finally. Huh. Looks like everyone's ready to put everything into this. For tears of laughter, or for laughter. This is it. Game faces, guys. This is the hallway. You're looking for the wings of the door. Oh, okay. Alright, guys. Let's do it. Everyone we've fought so far has been about as tough as tapioca. And that and half this team is a pair of rookies. I doubt they'll be able to stand up to us. Don't be so sure. Both of them are part of the Brazier Guild. Indeed. We've been reading up on them. Good, now stay focused and don't underestimate them. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, what are those guys grousing about over there? Let's just let them be, Estelle. If they're covering their faces like that, I can't imagine they have much in the way of self-confidence. If they're lacking my dazzling looks, there's probably enough sniping and backbiting in their ranks. What the hell is that supposed to mean? All of you know that I'm considered a very attractive woman. Second Lieutenant Lawrence, right? What is it, boy? Joshua? That's sword technique. No, never mind. Best of luck. Hey, don't let their talk get you all depressed. We're about to start. Now, to begin the final match of the martial arts competition, both teams go to your starting places. Alright, what are we looking at here? Let's get a lay of that. Whoa! Holy crap! 6,000! Alright, so I can use his attack and then a craft. He's gonna do attack. Okay. So we're gonna go with an attack on... Wait, what's his special do? So it hits a lot of people, but I don't know that I'm gonna hit a lot of people. Well, he's close, so... Oh, there we go. That's good. I like that. So we'll have everybody attack and then start with Oliver. Or maybe I should just go for it. Because what if I use the wrong thing? Yeah, we're just going to go for it. You're first. And then you're second. And then you're third. Okay. save it for Flicker. What? Wait a minute, how strong are these guys? Holy crap, they're strong. Maybe I've been playing this all wrong. Kill Lawrence first. Oh no, I played this all wrong. I played this all wrong, totally. I'm gonna lose. Alright, oh, I poisoned him. Oh, let's do taunt. Can I taunt anybody? I'm gonna resist it. That's okay. Hard break. He's not using a craft right now. Now he's using a craft, but I'm not gonna get the chance to. Can I delay him? Trigger. Only people in my ARE, so. Yeah! Poison for the win! Oh, man. I won on the first try.
Savor the victory. We earned it.
Look at all that. It can't be. We're the best of the best that the special ops have to offer. How can we lose? But we're beaten. Yahoo! We won. We really won. Oh, I'm exhausted. Yes, sir. Wow, you're looking even bigger up close. Oh, all I've seen is as huge as you. No, I'm a little outside the ordinary. I just ate well, slept well, and trained diligently ever since I was very young. I am the way I am because I tend to think about everything very carefully and deeply. I see. I like you, Zin. Please allow me to present you with the prize of 100,000 Mira and the invitation to the dinner party. Thank you very much, sir. May the earth shine her light and her glory upon you and your friends, my beloved citizens. Let's give a big round of applause for the victors. It's a conclusion, I'd say. Lieutenant Lawrence, you have truly no shame. His Excellency must surely be ashamed to see his men beaten by such rabble. Was all that posturing just for show? I am indeed ashamed. Come now, Amathea. You need to criticize him so. Truth be told, I myself asked Lawrence to hold back. What? It would behoove any member of the Intelligence Division not to put all of the strength on display. And in this instance, it works to our benefit that the others win the championship. I see. This grace too seems taken with the Easterner. It'll serve as an ample distraction. Still, it's a pity. If General Morgan had participated, the show would have been far more dynamic. Surely you jest, sir. If you truly want the tournament to be more dynamic, perhaps you should have participated yourself. The likes of Julia are no match for your strength at all. I don't think that highly of my skill with the sword. I doubt I'd be able to defeat the second lieutenant here if you fought as hard as you could either. Hardly, sir. I believe you somewhat overestimate my strength. I am nothing but an unrefined former Jaeger in a soldier's uniform. I beg to differ. I have confidence in my ability to judge strength of others, and about the only person I could see being able to fight you on equal terms would be him. Speaking of whom, his children will shortly be entering the Gransdale Castle. Shouldn't we be taking some sort of step to deal with them? Leave them be. We'll honor the arrangement with the Duke. Besides, it's far too late for the Bridger Guild to cause any real trouble to us. But sir, Lawrence, how far along would you gauge the plan's progress? Just over 90%, sir. I'm certain I will be able to guide you to your destination within the next few days. Excellent. A new dawn approaches fast for this kingdom, and even if I must endure the stigma of treason, I shall pave the way for a glorious tomorrow. Phew, now that one's a hell of a fight. I had no clue until Lawrence was so freaking strong. Yeah, I think we got lucky. Even now it's hard to believe. I don't like it. It's nothing. More importantly, that fancy shindig is supposed to be happening tonight. From what I understand, it's going to run late into the night, so they're setting up rooms for us. Ah, most generous of them. Rubbing soldiers with all those stuffed shirts. They're sure to chafe the worst way in the most uncomfortable places. But dining, liberal loyal dining, the very prospect is such decadence. Look at me, my mouth can barely contain itself. Where's my handkerchief? It's getting on your, gross. It's good to see you haven't lost your sense of perspective, Olivier. Indeed. Let's be off then. We'll have to gorge our souls on the spoils of 7 courses of quarterly affection. Oh, is that the plan, is it? Well, fancy meeting you here. You son of a bitch. You wander all over the place every damn day, leaving me wondering what the hell you're up to. And you've gone completely mad. What possessed you to participate in a martial arts competition? Oh, now, come now, my dear Mueller. We can only decease your lovely face with such an ill-tempered expression. After all, is it not true that the good fortune comes to those who favor those around him with a smile? I am smiling. It's me, or do you recognize that uniform? Yeah, it looks like an Imperial military to me. Looks like he could be a tough one to take on in a fight, too. I don't believe we've met. My name is Mueller. I was recently appointed as the resident military officer at the Ebonian Embassy. I've known this whack job for a very long time. One might call us schoolyard chums. Fret not over this dark demeanor. Without it, his presence wouldn't light up the room the way it does. Okay, you really need to shut up now. Right. Where was I? From the looks of things, this fellow has caused you some trouble. As a representative of the Ebonian Embassy, I sincerely apologize. It's okay, he hasn't really been a bother. Actually, he's been a big help to us in the tournament. Oh, Olivier? Did you deliberately try to keep your participation in the tournament a secret from the embassy? Oh, I perished at thought. No, I'd rather just simply never told them. How is that any different from writing it? Okay, fine. What is done is done. Now, though, we're going back to the embassy. Yes, you're coming with me. No? Please do wait a moment. We've all been invited to a delightful, indeed wonderful winter's dinner party. Delightful and wondrous here. Sounds too nice. Too bad you won't be attending. You're going to be confined to the embassy for a little while. Are you serious? When do I ever joke? Oh, cruel fate. Truly you drive a knife into my very heart. The promise of this dinner party has been all that's helped me maintain my will to live. You know, I actually kind of feel bad for him. Is it really a big deal if you just let him go to the party? What's your reasoning behind this? I knew I could count on you. But the lovely thing is true friendship. Such warmth and affection as opposed to cruel frigidity of my schoolyard chum. I don't think you folks really understand just how serious this is. But try to picture this. A dinner party populated by royalty is influential guests from across this country, and also in attendance an arrogant fool who never shuts his mouth because his foot is lodged so far into it. And if they found out that this uncouth imbecile was an Ebonian citizen, my beautiful and gracious comrade, why have you turned so fallen so silent? I'm sorry, Olivier, but he got a kind of point. Yeah, your usual behavior might not be appreciated in the royal castle. Oh, we wouldn't want to start an international incident, would we? What? You would turn on me so easily? The war only ended 10 years ago. Relations between our countries can still be strained at times. You just have to grin and bear it, Olivier. Please, Mueller, hear me out. I'm so sorry I didn't say anything to you before. You know this isn't a debate. My dinner party! My royal cuisine! Oh, is this really okay? I can't say I really like it, but the facts are the facts. No, there's nothing much we can do about it now. We'll just have to enjoy ourselves twice as much in order to make up for him not being able to join us. Oh, well, I guess you're right. Let's get our stuff together and go to Grancel Castle then. Okay. Victory is in our size. Victory is on our side. What are those kids? What do they gotta say? We've already heard. Congratulations on your victory. Thanks, Kurt tells me it was quite the sight to behold. It sure was, I guess. I don't think we'd be able to take another fight, though. Not easily, at any rate. Some say victory equal parts effort and luck, but it seems the two of you have discovered the secret third influence. With each passing day, one skill further honed. As time passes, you'll grow into that victory and realize you truly did earn it. I think so? Yeah, I really like your pep talks. Well done in the arena, and good luck tonight at the victory banquet as well. Thanks, we'll need it. I want to go talk to Neil if he's in nice rest. Oh, I got a discount. Oh, hey, Fritz. So, how may I be of service to you? We're planning to stay some rest tonight. Yes, I've already been informed. Congratulations on your championship victory. Please enjoy your excursion. Put all your ways behind you. Leave it to Alon to really seem nicely set up. Really set things up nicely, Mr. Alon. Alright, let's go talk to the people that are important here. Dorothy. Hey, here you are. The Selling Company, congratulations. That was simply an amazing match. We've got so many great shots, I can't wait to show you. Team Joshua. I guess we're getting in. Oh, are we going to the castle already? We were going to be staying in the... Oh. Alright, hold on. Hold on. Is there something I should be doing? Not there. Lady and her sister. Interesting. Alright, let's just look for people that are important here. I don't know if there's anybody else I'm missing to talk to. Wait a minute. Colonel, what do you got to say? A big match like that is going to be burned in my brain for a long time to come. I hope we can work alongside you guys one day. Hey, congrats, that was an impressive match. Seeing you young Bracers in action is a pretty big motivator for the rest of us. I just can't let myself get behind, you know? Thanks, guys. Anything new here, Fisherman Man? Okay, let's go. I think we're gonna do it. Well, let's show the gatekeeper the invitation then. Oh, I don't know why I'm so nervous. Probably because we didn't go to the invitations to big events like this very often. Hey, it's the castle of Her Majesty the Queen. Unless you have official business, you need to Hey! Hi there. Sorry to interrupt the other day. Oh, it's you two. You're still staying in town? Yeah, we have some business to take care of. We have a formal invitation, so please... So, by your leave, may we pass? A formal invitation? Received directly from His Grace. Well, it's a giant. See, right here, a written invitation. Let's see, to Zin and his team, and appreciate for the performance competition, according rights to dinner party. Okay, you guys were in the martial arts competition, right? And I heard the winning team was led by a huge Eastern guy. So is that you? You got it. We would greatly appreciate your help. Makes sense. The head maid told us you'd be coming. You're missing someone. What happened to him? It's kind of impolite, I know, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to make it. We're the only ones coming. Oh, well, that's a pity. No matter. Please go in. Wow, it's like the Hawking Gate, but there's something more impressive about it being a part of a castle. I bet it's more solitude since it's a royal castle. That's part of why it's so impregnable. Ever since the nation was established, no enemy has ever broken through the Emberg Wall. The capital has been ravaged by war numerous times as a result of mutinies and insurrections amongst the nobles. But even then, the castle held the rebel army at bay and protected the royal family from refugees, or so the stories say. Oh, that's pretty neat. Very much sort of tale one would expect from a nation with such history. Now, welcome Her Majesty to Gransel Castle. Go on in. You'll be met by a welcoming party inside. Enjoy your evening. There's going to be a lot of dialogue here. Wow. Whoa, you could say that again. I've never seen anything that compares to this place. It's not just pretty, it's got history. You can really feel like traditions and rules of the old kingdom here. Welcome to Gransel Castle. You're here in this team, correct? You're Captain Amadea. This isn't really unexpected, but even so. That's right, we came to the Duke, the invitation of the Duke. And you are, pardon me, I am Captain Amadea of the Intelligence Division, head of the castle's defenses. I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations for your championship victory. Watching the match was truly a spectacular experience. You're too kind, really. And I may say, I didn't know they made women as young and pretty as you into captains. You must do fine work. My, but you are the flatterer. But I am not as young as your Bracer friends. It's Ellen Joshua Bright. It's been some time since the dice incident, hasn't it? Yeah, I guess it has. Quite some time. Unfortunately, that matter concerning Professor Russell is yet to be resolved. It appears that his granddaughter were abducted by a group of nefarious individuals. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? I'm afraid not. We left that case up to the full-fledged Bracers and came to Gransel. We never heard the follow-up report on it. I see. It's truly a shame. Well, with the resources of the Intelligence Division, it's only a matter of time before the culprits are arrested. Have no fear on that score. What the hell is with her? Understood. We trust you to take care of the professor. Oh, absolutely. Now, we must show you to your rooms. Shea, would you please do the honors? Yes, ma'am. See to their needs, but do not bore them with any idle chattel. Don't make myself clear. Yes, ma'am, I understand. Very good. Now, everyone, I hope you enjoy your evening. For my part, I must bid you farewell. That's one fine woman. The true taste of women is crap. There's nothing fine about that foxy-faced harpy. I think I might just be his favorite type of woman. I just tend to find women that like to turn out to be pretty good people. Once you peel back a few layers, so to speak, you're hopeless. Not that it matters, but you really do sound like a dirty old man sometimes. Oh my honor. Sorry about that. You were supposed to show us your room, right? Yes, please allow me. Pardon me for saying, but I'm Shea, and me here at the castle. I'll be at your service to see you from the dinner party until morning. If there's anything not to your satisfaction, please don't hesitate to let me know. Thank you very much. Will you please show us the room then? Certainly. It's on the second floor. Oh, wow. Get a load of that chandelier. Talk about classy. Cecile, what's the way? That's the throne room. Her Majesty uses it to receive personal guests. It hasn't seen much use in recent days, though. I see. But the Queen's condition isn't really that bad? Isn't the birthday celebration coming up soon? Oh no. It's just that it's the handmaid who tends to her in the royal keep of late. I shouldn't speak on subjects about which I'm unfamiliar. Come on then, shall we? This is where you mistake, please go in. Okay, pardon us. Holy strikers! I've never had to stay in a place like this. Nice, this will make a good story for later. I believe there's still some time before the party. You are free to explore the castle, but the security area is off limits. I ask that you refrain from entering those. Can you be a little bit more specific? More specifically, the Royal Keep where the Queen resides. It's a small place of sorts, but built on the garden terrace on the roof. Garden terrace, that sounds nice. The terrace is where Her Majesty greets the people from Grancel during the birthday festivities. So if you cannot go into the Royal Keep itself, but you may visit the Grand Terrace if you'd like. As for the other restricted areas, there's the Royal Guard Room and the Treasury, I believe. Royal Guard Room. I guess they're still monitored for questioning all about the terrorist stuff. Yes, the Intelligence Division is currently occupying it. Entrance is restricted, so please abide by the rules. Understood. By the way, what are the others who were invited doing? They've already arrived. I imagine they're relaxing in their respective rooms. Alright. So Mayor Klaus is here too. Oh yes, he arrived some time ago. Now if you'll excuse me, I'll be off. If you need anything else, please contact the first floor waiting room. Now then. He's in. Why don't you go walk around the castle for a little bit? We'll be back in time for the party. It must be nice to be so young. I'm worn out for the tournament. No problem, have fun. I'm gonna kick back and relax in this oh-so-luxurious room. We need to get as much done as we can before the party starts. First, Ruler tells us we have to talk to Headmaid Hilda. I'd like to say hello to the other invitees, too. We would likely know most of them. Alright. Save the progress of the dialogues here. This place is pretty fantastic. Interesting. Oh, Joshua Estelle, you made it. It's been quite a while. Dean Collins, you were invited to the banquet as well, sir. I just arrived today via airship from Ruin. The little Mario Birdie told me you two won the tournament. Jill and everyone else would be happy to hear it. Thank you. I had no idea we would be seeing you here, Dean Collins. Dean Collins is a member of the Royal Assembly and a man of great respect and liberal. It's only fitting that he'd be given a seat at this banquet. A man of great respect, he says. You flatter me, Mayor. What's the Royal Embassy? Assembly. It's a meeting held once per year to address the matters affecting the kingdom. The Queen Mayors of every city and other representatives all come together to try to solve various problems of the state. Wow, sounds big. So all those guys have been invited here tonight too? No, I'd say only about half. Her Majesty is still ill and General Morgan is away on official military business. The male Dalmor Room was arrested in that nasty affair, and Professor Russell, he's a bit too entrenched in too many unknowns right now. We don't know how true all this talk of the Royal Guardsmen being involved in some underground terrorist organization. It's hardly time to be holding a feast if you ask me. Well, we can use this chance to see what Duke does says on all these issues. We need his permission to have an audience with Her Majesty regardless. Yeah, that's the biggest issue, without a doubt. Barring us from seeing Her Majesty is the height of idiocy and mismanagement. I would like to pay my respects to Princess Claudia as well, but it's the same story. Princess Claudia, the Queen's granddaughter, right? Does she live here in the castle? No, it's my understanding her actual residence is elsewhere. I'm told she came to the capital a few years ago. So she's here then. We'd really love to meet her. I'm sure you'll have the chance. Oh, you saw his face? He already knows. Oh yes, were you able to meet with Chloe? I heard you made some kind of promise to meet at the capital, but I wasn't sure if you'd actually done so. No, the guild hasn't heard from her yet. She should be at the capital by now, no? Yeah, she should be. Still, though, it bothers me. She probably just dropped to check on the orphanage before setting off for the capital, but even so... Wait, what does Zin have to say? We're going to take a break from reading unless it goes to a cutscene. May, Mabel, and Lila, Joshua, Estelle. Ah, here at last. I kept wondering when you'd get here. I was practically counting the seconds. So you were invited here too, Mayor. Hey, wait, you were waiting for us? How did you know we were coming? I heard from Mayor Claus. I heard the Paratroopers entered the tournament won in a championship, and they were invited to a grand royal banquet in the castle. If I had known, I would have canceled my appointment to come to cheer you on. Beg your pardon, Mayor. But that would have been quite impossible, given the circumstances. Yes, I'm aware. I'm trying to be polite. Don't worry. I know how busy you must be. I'm sure the Queen has no time to waste at the banquet, with what everything else is going on. What has Duke done in thinking? That captain is so stubborn about inviting me too. I had no real choice but to accept. Do you mean Captain Amathea? Yes, that's her. Her words were polite enough, but she gave an evil eye while she spoke to them. I dare not refuse her request. I haven't heard from General Morgan in quite some time. Wait, does that mean you haven't heard any word from the Hawking Gate? The General is unavailable. It's the longest message I've been able to wring from them. It seems he's busy with these anti-terrorist countermeasures or whatever you have you. I had hoped he'd be in attendance at the banquet tonight, but I guess he couldn't pull himself away. What do you think about all this, Mayor? Putting mayors from every city in the same place at the same time like this? Well, the Queen would be intense. I would expect someone announced it of no small importance, but this feels like the Duke has too much time on his greasy, chubby hands. He's letting his position of royal proxy go to his head. That sounds about right. But there still might be some kind of official announcement, don't you think? Well, whatever may come of the night, the Grand Chef is here to make the best in all the kingdom. I plan to enjoy the dinner, pay my respect to Her Majesty, and return to Bose post-haste. Yeah, okay, so that's this whole area. We can go to the throne room. But I can't look at the throne and like Oogle-Noggle. Oogle-Oggle. You think there'd be one comment on like the first time you ever been to a throne, a castle. Nobody's there. Nobody's there. There. Oh, hey. So, Joshua, Mr. Murdoch, I thought you might be here. With mayoral class individuals on the guest list. We had a feeling you might be in attendance. I must say, I never expected you two to be win a tournament champion and end up hobnobbing in the Gransel Castle. It took more than our upbringing to get us here. Lots of people helped us along the way. So it's been a few days. Have there been any developments? Well, right after you left the capital, Captain Almathea from the Intelligence Division came knocking. He forced me to keep to this banquet, but I kept my mouth shut about the Lyston Fortress. Professor Russell and company are still on the run too. Army hasn't found them yet. But the longer we keep this up, the less chance they have. It's only really a matter of time. I asked Captain Almathea if I could see Her Majesty and wish her well, but no luck. I was flat out refused. In other words, we definitely aren't going to be able to do this the easy way. We sure aren't, but you don't worry. We have totally got that covered. We will get the Professor's message to Her Majesty one way or another. Yeah, this is getting interesting here. What the hell is this? Well, why won't you give me a drink? Okay. Whoa. Oh, wow, check that out. Must be the Kansas Grand Terrace. Garden Terrace. I'd say so. You can see the whole lake from here, and it overlooks the town, too. It must be a great reconnaissance. Oh, as much as that, we really don't have time to stop and enjoy it. We've got a job to do. Wait, let's go back for a second. Before we go do that, before we go over there was like a whole bunch of stuff down here. Wait, I'm gonna save it just in case. Duke is really winning it, huh? Oh, rats. Yeah, the Duke is pretty much a tool, guys. Excuse me, Mr. Man with a gun. Alright, we've got one job to do. Oh, this will do the royal keep. Who are you? Hey, you too. We're the guests for the Duke. Is this where Marjorie Majesty lives? Of course it is. But for the last 2 days, she hasn't been feeling so well. She's not seeing anyone right now. Oh, you got it all wrong. We weren't even thinking that. I just thought it'd be amazing if she were even to take notice of us. Does Princess Claudia sleep here as well? No, it's just... Hey, the princess is focused on looking after Her Majesty. Neither of them has the time to deal with the likes of you. Woman, might I inquire what's going on here? Madam, we didn't know you would be back already. The dinner party will be starting soon, so I will return to the maid quarters. And who are these guests? They're from the team that won the martial arts competition. It's only because of that victory that someone of the Bracer Soul Sustaining would even be invited here. Bracier's social standing? Such discourtesy! You would insult those who were personally invited to the royal castle? No, that's not what... Those invited by the Duke should be treated with all respect due to those invited by Her Majesty. Her Majesty. I sincerely hope that you have not forgotten that. Understood. Wow, she's intense. I wonder who she is. Well, madam, we can't just allow them to pass. Surely you understand the reasons the Colonel laid out? Yes, I'm quite tired of hearing them repeated to me. I am terribly sorry, madam. Security has been heightened, and such the royal keep and surroundings off distance. May I ask, would you mind waiting in your room until the dinner party begins? All right, that's fine. We'll do as you ask. We apologize. We weren't trying to cause any trouble. Fine, just don't let it happen again. Safe return to you. I apologize that you were subjected to such dreadful behavior. My name is Hilda, the head of the Grantham Castle, and I oversee all the housekeeping duties. Aha, we had a feeling. Forgive my rudeness, but are we previously acquainted? Well, someone told us about you. I know this handwriting, you see. We also have our Bracer emblems and identification with us. I see. Please come with me to the maid sitting room. We can discuss the matter further once we're there. I understand. You need to deliver Professor Russell's message to Her Majesty, correct? Right. If now is not a good time, we could try later, but... No, it's not an issue. But the special ops men have had the royal keep under constant surveillance for some time now. Only the Duke and the Colonel and hired attendants such as myself are allowed in. Which means a private audience is probably a no-go. What do you think, Estelle? We could ask Hilda to directly relay the message to Her Majesty. No, I'd rather speak to her face-to-face. There's just too many particulars we don't know, and that we really need to discuss directly, like what Duke Dunnan and Colin Richard are after. Estelle and Joshua, I have a bit of an idea. Could I get you to return here once the dinner party is over? Why? Have you thought of ways to see Her Majesty? I believe I have. It may be difficult, but I think it's worth a try. I'm going to need some time to get ready, so you come back after the dinner party. Awesome. Lunch will be then. I'll be waiting. Food prep is done, so I think the serving will begin shortly. For now, it's best probably you wait in your room. I know where she's going. Wait, let's go do one more thing here. So I didn't get to finish exploring up here. What's over here? Not like a romantic spot over here somewhere for me and Josh. It's like, hey Joshua. Just kidding. Because we're not really related. Let's see, so now, do they say anything new? If I talk to them now that I've spoken to the maid. Nope. Alright. Let's get a move on, little doggies. Let's save it. I don't know what we're going to deal with. It's about to get interesting. Hey, you guys, talk about being late. The party's about to start, you know. Sorry, you guys caught up in sightseeing. We lost track of time. Plus, we talked to all the mayors. Yeah, well, aren't we all connected? We're close friends with the mayor of Verlaine. Plus, we met the other mayors in the course of our travels. Oh, I see. Guess your work as bracers has caused you to meet quite a few big shots. You two sure get around, junior racers. Yeah, you might say that. Have you done any bracer assignments since we came to Grantham? I guess it's not all different in other countries, right? Right, full-fledged bracer nationality isn't an issue when it comes to work. The preliminary fights and legal procedures at the end to keep me too busy to get actual work done, though. But hey, there's 4 other bracers on duty, which isn't so bad. Normally, that would be enough to handle most cases, I'd imagine. But with all of them concentrated in Grantham, this must make it tough to handle any case in other regions. Yeah, it could be. Ugh, I feel like a goose that just walked over my grave. I wonder what's going on with that Sierra back and roll it. Now that name rings a bell. You wouldn't happen to be talking about Sherazade, would you? You know her? She's our mentor and she's been a close friend for ages. Oh, okay, makes sense. I met her a long time ago when our case brought her to Calabar. She was fortunate to have a good master working with her from such a young age. Her master, yeah, probably dead. Please pardon me, the table at the dinner party has been set. I show you the way. Sure, I was getting bored with waiting anyhow. Alright, I want to go eat something fancy? Here, that fight left me starving. Let's go dig in. Come on, you two. It would be nice if you two didn't completely forget about your table manners for once. This is a dinner party, right? What's with all the empty plates then? Once you have knives and forks, though, that's because it's a formal dinner. Everything comes out in a specific order, starting with hors d'oeuvres. Then you use the knives and forks from inside out. That's part of having good table manners. And here comes the anxiety attack. It's really not so bad. It doesn't mean you have to get some of the finest food available. Manners and etiquette are secondary. Indeed. I'm told you're acquainted with everyone who will be attended. No need to get stressed out. Yeah, I guess that's true. Please don't encourage her. On that note, gentlemen, accompanying you will be... You going to be okay with knife and fork? I'm told that folks in the East usually eat with chopsticks. You've done your research. However, I'm a firm believer in when a liberal do as the libertarians do policy. I'm not specifically skilled with them, but I will use a fork and knife. Oh, how many elegantly handled. I'm impressed. You're as much a gentleman as you are a martial arts champion. Ah, you flatter me. Boy, he really is a complete sucker for a pretty face. I think he's being more polite than a leech, though. Anyway, his grace is really late. I wonder what he's up to. Indeed. So if the seat at the head of the table is for the Duke, then who might the other one be for? Indeed. Perhaps it's something for Princess Claudia. Your attention, ladies and gentlemen. My humblest apologies for a long day. Presenting His Grace the Duke. Well then, I must apologize for making you wait so. I'm afraid that this was in a meeting from which I simply could not break away. Gentlemen, this is Colonel Richard, commanding officer of the Intelligence Division. I invited him here to thank him for his tireless efforts in helping deal with the terrorist situation. Pleasure to meet you all. It was quite a gratified to be invited to this occasion by the Honorable Duke. I ask that you pardon my uncouth soldier's uniform and allow me to sit with you. You've got to be kidding me having dinner with him. I suspected this might happen, but it's still unnerving. Oh, this is excellent. What do you say, Mayor Melville? What do you think of Grantor Castle's master chef? Is his cooking not on par with that found in Beau's and Tarot's restaurant? Yes, it's quite remarkable. The wine selection is almost perfectly complements the meal. I almost want to try hiring him away. You are not like the first to say such things. And what have you, Zin? Wasn't it the food? Is the food to your liking? Oh, it's excellent. I don't have the words to describe the sense of refinement and depth. Certainly believe I could develop a real taste for Liberian cuisine. Good, I'm glad to hear it. And you, young Braziers, I imagine you've never experienced this fine food in your life before. It's extremely delicious, far more worthy of being associated with the royal family than the person who invited us. Indeed, it's a genuine treat. Huh? It's certainly delicious food. We couldn't miss the chance to attend so prestigious an event as this. Thank you very much for your gracious invitation. Very kind of you to say so. I do firmly remember what my butler has been telling me about. We met before during the ruin incident. Perhaps our fates are linked in some bizarre fashion. Yes, sir, maybe so. So he's forgotten about us until this butler reminded him. Come on, let's put social classes in the right side for the evening. Food is abundant, the wine is flows freely, so enjoy it to your heart's content. Your Grace, if we could, I'd like to do as we discussed first. Ah yes, that's a fine idea. Actually, I have something important to say to fine folk who represent the kingdom. I use this celebration at this place to make an important announcement. And what might that be? I believe I will allow the Colonel Richard to explain in detail. Thank you. As you are no doubt already aware, my Majesty has been taking to poor health of late. However, she's been recovering and may grace us with her public appearance soon. Ah, that's excellent news. Could we possibly go and check in on her? Unfortunately, she did not consider that to be a wise decision at the moment. Within a few days, it seems likely that the terrors plaguing the kingdom will be swept away. In light of that, the Queen's birthday celebrations will be held as originally planned. So the citizens are sure happy to hear this news. as they've been looking forward to it. But surely that's not all you wish to tell us. Right, if that were all, you could have just sent along a message. You're indeed correct. Her Majesty is continuing to recover, as previously stated, however. Given the gravity of her condition, she has also issued a proclamation. Due to her tenuous health, she has stated she wishes to abdicate the throne and turn over the royal authority to her nephew, Duke Dunnan. What? Is this true? Joshua, this is... Yeah, the conspiracy is finally makes its appearance. I was surprised when Her Majesty first broached the subject as well, but her illness has left her quite frail. But it is only natural that she has ruled the kingdom for 40 years, leading it through times of strife and war, and without a husband, I might add. Given that, I wish to relieve her of distress and the duties that follow the festivals to successful conclusion, and her heir to the throne, and the decisions are mine to make. How terrible is Her Majesty's condition truly that severe? I'm ashamed that I've never noticed any signs in any of the annual visits. Isn't it too far serious a matter to discuss what is supposedly a casual dinner? Pardon my rudeness, but all this seems such credulity. Amabel, are you saying you cannot take his grace at his word? No, nothing of the sort. I simply mean that as an elected official, I don't understand why the successor to the throne can't be elected in the same fashion. That's true. If possible, I'd like to hear this directly from Her Majesty. Your unease is quite understandable. We do ask you to try to maintain your composure and allow us to continue. As mentioned earlier, I believe Her Majesty will give a formal announcement herself during the festival. Could you be persuaded to solve your doubts till then? Well, the issue is basically this. Once it becomes common knowledge, we cannot know how the citizens will react. This is why we're letting the leaders first to help stave off chaos and public disorder before it happens. This is also the decision of His Grace. Yes, this is true. Also, the Queen's abdication of the throne will have international repercussions. The other nations on the continent will have their eyes on us, and we must be watchful for any action on part of the Airbornians. Surely you can see why it is necessary to show unified support for the new king. This world in which we are going to be living. This sounds so rational. Yeah, he's quite the manipulator. In other words, the official degree will be given during the birthday celebrations. But you thought it would be best to inform us first so we can prepare for any issues that may arise, correct? I'm glad to see that we have an understanding. If it all comes to pass, we're going to be finding ourselves quite busy. Yes, and we'll have to announce to all the citizens. I have a question. I believe the Duke has a fair claim to the throne. However, there's another who also has the same right of succession. Well, no doubt you're referring to the Majesty's granddaughter, Princess Claudia. It is true that he and His Grace have the equal claim to the throne, but it would appear Her Majesty did not choose her out of her tender age. And I must say I agree with her wisdom in this matter. I should hardly like to impose such a responsibility upon a girl so young. Yes, absolutely. For the time being, I believe it would be best for Claudia to find a fine marriage prospect. There it is. Though it's strictly informal, there is already an interest from the royal families of a number of other nations. Perhaps a royal wedding could take place as soon as this year. Oh my. I understand. If that happens, then we'll have two major events to celebrate. I honestly think she's a bit young for marriage. Excuse me, may I ask a question? This is in. I don't mind, speak freely. Try to be rude, but this doesn't sound like the kind of conversation where outsiders hear it, particularly a foreigner. So how come you're making this announcement now? This is solely because the serendipitous turn of events allowed Righteous to win the championship. We wanted to inform the guild of this in advance as well. I've already discussed it with the idea with Her Majesty. Gotcha. I guess Liberal's military and bracers are on good enough terms, as the stories say. That's because they lack military strength of the Empire or the Republic. The harsh reality is that keeping close relations with each other is a must. In any event, do you now understand our intentions? Yeah, alright. We'll pass on whatever we've learned here to the Golden Men. Man, I've had some pretty unbelievable conversations, but that was something else. I mean, I'm a foreigner after all, so it's not a big deal for me, but I bet that was huge news for you guys, though. Of course it was. I can't believe things have gone on this far already. Never mind, but I really wish... What a shame. The food is amazing. It passionately melted in my mouth. I couldn't tell what the last flavor was, though. Understandable enough. But anyway, did you want to go walk off some of the fresh food, Estelle? Huh? Oh yeah, sure. I can go for a little bit of fresh air. So you played tours a little while ago and now you want to take another walk after dinner? I sure don't get it. It must be a local thing. You're exaggerating a little bit. You haven't gone out to take in the sights? There's a lot of historical architecture around here, you know. If the mood fits me, I may still give it a shot. On the other hand, the kitchen may still have some food left over. You've got to be kidding. You're still hungry? If you had a blade to my throat, and my dying wish would be for some liquor and a snack, I might go and hunt up the bar or something a little bit. Alright, so we're going to save here. This is getting interesting. And we're going to continue the next episode.